Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name's Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace, psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, hit the description box down below and check out my website. It's thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. Comment. Let me know how these readings are working out for you. All right, so today we are doing the air signs, which is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars. Okay, so the first card that already popped out is Crossroads. And the second card that came out is mirroring. Okay, so someone here could definitely be mirroring you. And I feel like, you are definitely at a decision point at this time. So Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius for love, life, spirit. Please show me Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Okay, funny enough, I was shuffling the cards earlier and the Divine Feminine card came out, and now she is the center of your reading. So, for some of you, either you are the Divine Feminine or you are dealing with a Divine Feminine here. Okay, Spirit. Yeah, victim. So we got lessons on one side and victim on the other. All right, feeling bound, feeling tied. Okay, and where we are being guided. Spirit, please show me Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Okay. All right. All right, you guys. So I'll go through the cards here in a second. All right, someone here is numbing. Whether they're drugs, sex, alcohol, rock and roll, it doesn't really matter. It is still numbing, okay? We are not wanting to face the issue. My nose is already starting to itch. We're not wanting to face the issue, and so sometimes numbing is just going to work all the time so we don't actually have to face, our reality. So I feel like, and that's the overall energy. And maybe in the past, that's what you were doing, is you were numbing out your own feelings so that you didn't have to make a decision on things. So there's a crossroads here. I feel like you needed to make a decision, and I feel like you did. You decided that you were going to move forward without this relationship. I do feel for some of you, you're at this place. I'm looking at the Divine Feminine in the heart of the reading. So for some of you, if this is a masculine or, I don't care, I'm not gender specific, if it's same-sex relationships or, vice versa, it really doesn't matter. It's whoever's taking on the role of the Divine Feminine. I feel like, for some of you, this Divine Feminine is bound to a lesson from the past. And I feel like she is trying to sail away from this. And it is brought in a lot of grief and sadness, and maybe this Divine Masculine, because this is what I'm seeing as the overall energy, is the numbing. Maybe this person has been holding on to this Divine Feminine, and maybe it's the distorted masculine as well. For some of you, this is a past relationship that is holding on to you that you need to let go of and allow this person to sail away, leave your life. But I feel like, there's a lot of grief that has been caused in this relationship. For some of you, maybe you said something. See how she's got her hand on her ears, like, I just don't want to hear it anymore. For some of you, I feel like you are needing to move away from those, maybe it's negative self-talk as well. For when, being the Divine Feminine is always working on learning lessons. This is a daily thing, you guys. We are not just, we do our homework one day a week and all of a sudden we're healed and we don't have to learn anymore. We are constantly learning lessons. We are constantly, needing to open up that book of knowledge. For some of you, maybe it is a book that you need to read and get all the messages, and it's going to give you the enlightenment that you need, okay? But I feel like for some of you, you definitely need to write a book. I feel like it's definitely your guiding light, and it's going to be a guide for other people as well. And it has everything to do, this Divine Feminine is wanting a commitment. And I do feel like for some of you, it's with a soulmate. Others of you, I feel like you're wanting to break a commitment with a soulmate so that you can come into a relationship with a new divine partner. Maybe you're Divine Masculine, but in order to do so, you have to release yourself from this. And I do see that there is a fiery climax approaching. And I want to say that here. See the fire in the background? And look, this is brought in, this soulmate, okay, this person that we have been learning lessons from, okay, there's a lot of grief and sadness and feeling bound to this person. So I almost feel like we need to burn these ropes, okay? Burn the ropes. You know, maybe the person that you're dealing with from the past, and I do believe that this is a past relationship, this person has a drug or alcohol or sex addiction, or even if it's Amazon shopping, I don't give a shit what it is, okay? This person has an addiction to you. Maybe it's an addiction to disliking you. And I feel like, you know, they're at this place where if they could just take off this mask, and I don't know why I feel like there's a mask being worn, and my phone just went off. I feel like if this person could just, you know, take off this mask and see the other party for who they are, and realize that maybe for some of you, you know, the feelings are not mutual, you know, and maybe that's where the lesson needs to come in, is releasing yourself from needing to always, I just feel like there's anger here because I see this and there's so much tumultuousness behind it. It's like, yeah, this is supposed to be sweet and all, you know, he's on one knee and he's there for her. But when I'm seeing the victim card up above it, I almost feel like this person has you bound and stuck in a karmic lesson with them, okay? Because this is what is the victim card is what is mirroring here. And I feel like if you could just learn the lessons and realize that soulmates are sent here to teach us those lessons so that we get, you know, we can get back to the commitment to ourselves and the commitment to how we want to move forward, and take that lantern and shine the light, whether that's the lantern being shown, how do I want to say this, Spirit? Shining the way for others. You know, I see 3 cards here. Look at these 3. You got the lantern here, you got the light in the background here, and you got the light here. Learn the lessons and move forward. Let go of these commitments that no longer serve a purpose. You don't have to be committed to anything except for your own journey. You need to be committed to your happiness instead of committed to the things that cause you grief. Stop telling yourself the same story. Let go of the past. You know, a lot of the times the books are always written about the past experiences, but sometimes they're other people's experiences, not your own. And as I said that, the light on my phone just went off. So there's a light bulb moment. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. Someone here is definitely wanting to release themselves from a past commitment so that they can move forward into a new commitment with a new soulmate to learn a new lesson. Okay? Spirit, please show me Libra. What do we need to... Oh, Libras, you guys are all over the place. Libra. One more card for Libra. I'm doing 3 for you guys for this Leo new moon. For Libra. Love life for Libra. Please show me the love life for Libra, Spirit. Love life for Libras. Okay, Libras. Healing family issues. Yeah, there you go. Codependency and now numbing. You've got the numbing and the codependency. So it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So if it's an addiction towards a past relationship or an addiction to the way that you're looking at this past relationship, it is time for you to overcome those addictions, because I feel like if you've learned the lessons, it's okay for you to move on. I feel like for some of you, Libras, you're going to have an opportunity to go back to past relationships, especially with having, you have Mars, and that kind of looks to me like Mars going back. Mars is in your 7th house of relationships, partnerships, one-on-ones, BFFs, roommates, people that we spend the most of our one-on-one time with. Mars is getting ready to go retrograde from September 9th all the way through to November. So I feel like if... Libras need to decide on what they want and what it is that they're passionate about, because as Mars is also passion. Usually when a planet goes into retrograde, you're not supposed to start something new, but here's the deal. When Mars goes into retrograde in your 7th house, it gives you the opportunity to heal relationships from the past. So we have to... and then we can move forward with them. Maybe it's a dogmatic way of that you've been looking at these relationships, and maybe I feel like there's a lot of passion and longing. I'm seeing this, don't mind the codependency here, but look at the longing that this person has. And I feel like Libras, you've been numbing yourselves and not really telling the truth, okay? Maybe it's you putting your head into a book or, forms of escapism. But it's caused you a lot of grief and sadness, and you keep playing the victim role, and it's time, once you have developed the divine feminine aspects of yourself. Divine feminines, they're confident, they're courageous, they've learned their lessons, they're always working on their spirituality. The distorted aspects stay in these codependent relationships and people that don't make them feel good about themselves, and then they play the victim role. The fact of the matter is the divine feminine is the center, the heart of the reading. So it's asking you to evolve, and you are being gifted an opportunity, and yes, gifted an opportunity to move forward in a happy, healthy, loving commitment with a soulmate. And I feel like you are being guided to this person, being guided towards a commitment that can last the test of time if you are willing. If you allow yourself the opportunity to be truly loved and to really go after what it is that and who it is that you're passionate for. This is very powerful reading, you guys, with this new moon. So use the energy wisely. I just saw 1111 when I said that too, Libra. So pay attention to the signs. Maybe you're seeing 1111 everywhere. Maybe that has a specific importance. All right, you guys. So with that said, let's move on to Gemini. Geminis? What do we have for Geminis? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars. All right, Geminis in love for the week of August 19th. What do Geminis need to know? Okay, that one. Geminis, you got passion as well. Flirt? These cards just keep flying out. Okay, you guys got 2 more cards. All right. Free yourself. Gemini, free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. Listen, if you have been in a relationship or a commitment with a soulmate and you've learned all the lessons, then it's time for you to get yourself out of this fucking cage, and it's time to move forward. It is time for you to jump that fence. Notice that fence is not very big. And actually, that unicorn could totally jump out of there if they chose to. And I feel like, there is someone here that you might have passion for, but I feel like what you're doing is you're needing to walk away from what no longer serves a purpose. Here's retreat. So I feel like you need to walk away from this soulmate relationship so that you can come into a new relationship. I think for Geminis, you guys have manifested relationships based off of old relationships, okay? I feel, and that's what I'm kind of seeing here, because when I'm seeing the free yourself, passion, flirt, maybe your passion is for making other people, or maybe I want to, and Spirit just said, and I'm just going to say it, and this might be trigger for some of you, but it's you're fascinated with making someone else miserable, okay? Or maybe someone is fascinated with making you miserable. Put it where it fits, okay? You know what side of the fence you're on if you're actually being honest with yourself. And I feel like you need to walk away and free yourself from anything that makes you feel that way. But I feel like it's almost like an addiction, especially when I'm seeing the numbing card sitting here. You need to free yourself and move on. If you've learned the lessons, and that way you can end up in a happier, healthier, loving bond with somebody that wants to be there with you. It's express your love here. I feel like once you are willing to get out of these soulmate relationships, you can actually elevate yourself into a higher level of commitment. That is what I'm seeing for the Geminis here. For other Geminis, I feel like you have walked away from maybe even a place of living, and you have moved forward, and I think that it's to a place that you love, and maybe that's where you'll end up finding the love of your life, and someone here that is willing to express the same amount of love and feelings for you as you do for them, okay? All right, and so Aquarius. All right, Spirit, please show me Aquarius is. You guys are all getting repeating cards. So we also got flirt here. Aquarius, that showed up in reverse. Spirit, please show me Aquarius for the week of August 19th, the Leo new moon. Aquarius is, all right, you got 4 cards. Okay, you're marrying the Geminis. All right, Aquarius, honeymoon, yeah. Aquarius is, I feel like Aquarius is, you need to go on a trip. I feel like Aquariuses need a vacation. I think that it's like just, a matter of needing to just, for some of you, it's like you just need to, a day on the water, okay? I feel like, you need to give your relationship a chance and free yourself from anything, anyone that doesn't serve a purpose for you anymore. If it doesn't feel good, let it go. For some of you, I feel like you are being, you are in this distorted energy and you are really growing up. I feel like, you're flirting with the idea of maybe a new relationship, but you are really just trying to get back to yourself and get back to what it is that you love. Yes, I do believe that for some Aquariuses, there is someone here that you care for, but I think you care more for your own healing, because I'm looking at the attraction and the free yourself, and I feel like maybe it's thoughts of the past, and I feel like you are graduating and you are learning the lessons. I feel like you are here to make a commitment to yourself. For some of you, I definitely see movement here, especially when I'm looking at the honeymoon card. Like I said, for others of you, I think you're moving away from any people, places, and situations that just don't feel good to your soul anymore. You're definitely being guided towards the commitment of a lifetime. And whether this is a soulmate or a twin flame or even a karmic relationship, I feel like you're at this level of independence where it's one thing to be together, but it's another thing to be separate. So for those of you who are wanting a relationship, I definitely see you are needing to let go of past relationships and past thoughts of relationships as well. For some of you, you're definitely overcoming addiction issues, which is wonderful. Congratulations to you guys for that. And I feel like, if anybody from the past tries to reach out and flirt with you, I definitely do see you turning this person down. So with that said, let's go ahead and do an overall energy for all of you, an overall advice card. Overall advice for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius in love, relationship spirit. Please show me. Okay. Wow. All right, you guys. So we got exchanging gifts, okay? So the number 27 could be important to you, which is also a 9, which says don't give up. But it also says be mindful of extreme isolation. Maybe for some of you, that is your addiction, is you like to isolate yourself, and then you wonder why a relationship doesn't come to you. Well, for only some of you, it will be the UPS guy that shows up with your Amazon package that ends up being the man of your dreams, okay? Because I'm looking at the package here. So I do want to say, oh, look at the kitty in the background. How cute. So with that said, and the hammock card just came out, and I was just talking about a vacation. So maybe needing to take a vacation, whether it be physically or mentally for some of you. And maybe that's where you're going to meet this other person. So let me go ahead and read you the exchanging gifts. Love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out to you too. Love is truly yours today. And with this Leo new moon, that's what this is all about, is having the courage to get out of whatever's going on in the past. Listen, be brave, make the first move, because I'm telling you guys, there is a commitment once you get out of this victimization mentality and untie the ties that bind. Let go of those shackles and stop holding on to the past. Stop holding on to thoughts of the past or people of the past. And stop numbing yourself and realize that this too is a gift. And I feel like for some of you, there is someone here who is seeing you as a gift. And listen, if you don't see your partner or the person that you are with right now as a gift to you, then maybe you need to really go within and find out why that is, and be bold and make the first move and step out of this relationship so that you can open yourself up to the one that was meant to be here for you. So you guys, if this sounds like your story and you are interested in a personal reading, check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. Hit that notification bell. Don't forget to comment. Let me know know how these readings are working out for you. I love listening to what you guys have to say. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and we'll chat again real soon. Take care.